actually don't have anything that I look like this week, so...
Oh, no. Nothing that you
I
look
look like me.
Yay!
Racers, are you ready?
It's time for...
The Brit Stop! Yeah! Hello, and a huge fabulous welcome to the Brit Stop. I'm Nadia Business.
And I'm her better half, Lorna.
Debatable.
Some may say.
And welcome to the Brit Stop, boys, girls, and everybody in between. This is episode 5, and today we are going to be taking a huge, fabulous look at episode 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
This is pure entertainment week after week, and I think it is getting us through these horrendous times, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely. I don't know what I'd do if there wasn't Drag Race.
I know. And every week they just treat us with pure drama. Look at the back of last week. Ginny walked out. All of a sudden, then, the alarms went off and the queens were interrupted. And this has not happened before. And RuPaul gets on the screen and announces that everyone has to go home because of the pandemic.
So I think it was absolutely the right decision, but they obviously didn't know how long they were going to be on break from filming for. You know, I can't remember who it was who said, but we didn't know if it was going to be a week, a month, 2 months. Ended up being 7 months.
7 months break.
7. The queens walk in alphabetical order, and they're waiting for Veronica, and then RuPaul appears and says Veronica's tested positive for coronavirus and won't be joining them again this season. Can you imagine? She was a front runner. I'm not gonna lie, this might be taking a shade. I didn't see her getting very far in kind of normal circumstances when the season premiered, because it's such a strong season.
Yeah.
And she proved me entirely wrong. She was not here to play, she was here to slay.
Very excitingly then, we then go on to what we think is going to be the mini challenge.
Yeah.
First of all, can we just have a little moment to acknowledge Ru coming out in a luminous yellow lime green wig, and no mention of it, no acknowledgement.
No acknowledgement whatsoever, at all. I mean, she was giving me Detox All Stars 2 vibes.
So Ru introduces, well, what we think is going to be the Brit crew coming out, you know?
Yeah.
We're thinking, we're going to see some hot fellas again with the little underpants on.
Men's
But instead, we've got people dressed up in animal costumes coming out. Very mysterious.
Yeah, and who's under those costumes? It's not the Brit crew.
Why, it's Dr. Grimsley, the head of the Weather Eye Project.
Lorna, it's the eliminated queens!
I'm back again.
I was really pleased to see Astina Mandela, Joe Black, and Cherry Valentine.
Yes.
The queens had to vote for which of the eliminated queens they were going to invite back into the competition. Popularity contest.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Although, I will say this, I didn't think it was going to go the way it went. The last queen to leave out of those three, Astina, I thought she has a lot of friends in that room.
She does. I would have voted back Joe Black, and that's what the queens did. It was kind of unanimous, although Astina did get some votes.
Yeah.
Poor Cherry Valentine didn't get a single vote.
Yeah, thing is, based on her entrance look, based on her first week kind of runways, I would have been happy to have Cherry back. So the Maxi challenge this week, Ru announces, is to form 2 groups with Lawrence and Joe as team captains, and they're going to compete in this year's RuRuvision Song Contest.
Do you love the Eurovision Song Contest, Nadia? Are you a fan?
I'm not a Eurovision gay.
I was about to say I am, but I mean...
What?
I love Eurovision.
Okay.
I love it. So, yeah, like you say, Lawrence, because she won the last episode, she was team captain, and she chose probably who I would have chosen, the strongest dancers of the group. So she chose Ahura, she went with Tace, and then she went with Bimini Bombulash. And then Joe Black went with Tia Coffee, Sister, and Ellie Diamond.
AKA Team Camp. We had Team Joe was Banana Drama, which I was here for. I was like, okay, that's good. And Ahura came up with the Team Lawrence, United King Dolls, which I was like, okay. So the Queens dive right into rehearsals. With the vocal rehearsals is the one and the only, the glorious and the gorgeous Eminike.
Looking gorgeous, stunning, the style. Love it.
Taking over my head and my heart.
I mean, first of all, on the back of Rat's Rusical, Lawrence Chaney was a little bit nervous again. This is not her thing, and we found that out in the Rusical. She gets really kind of in her head when she has to kind of sing and dance.
Mm-hmm. But I thought she kind of overcame that and was like, do you know what? I'm in the top 8. I've got 2 repeater badges. I can do this. Even if it's not my forte, I can do this. And I like that. She kind of went, I'm a bit nervous, but I'm going to give it a go.
Now, Joe Black's team in rehearsals. Already you're thinking,
Tia was good. Sister was good. Ellie was there.
Shade.
But Joe was struggling with that one line a lot.
oh yeah, the classic case of when someone's trying to tell you how to sing something or rap something or say something and you can't do it.
And Eminike in the end was just like, okay.
Okay, work.
And yeah, and also just to mention as well, the dancing rehearsals for Banana Drama were struggle. And I really felt bad for Ellie because she is the youngest out of the whole Queens, but you know, in her group as well. And she really wanted to have a bit more interesting choreo. Sister and Joe Black were just really struggling.
I don't think necessarily it should have been, you know, all this. But I think something more than 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, do the Macarena. You know, especially because later we see what United King Dolls bring to the stage.
Well, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. Let's go straight to it. The performances, and it, like you say, it started with the United King Dolls. Wow, I love it.
I've never shrieked and whooped and hollered at my television. My mother's deaf already. She's now doubly deaf because of the way I reacted.
I thought it was really smart to start with Lawrence and have Lawrence front and centre with the girls behind him. And Lawrence just coming out, doing her thing, which wasn't like polished, but it gave Lawrence that moment to kind of like do her thing and make it a little bit slightly comedic.
And what I like about Lawrence is whatever the challenge is, she will bring that charisma and that comedy, and it's the right mix and the right balance to make Ru laugh and to make the rest of the judges enjoy that.
Can we say how gorgeous all the United King Dolls looked? Their looks, gorgeous.
I mean, Bimini was giving me like the Venga Boys' House Down.
I was here for Tace's ponytail. Sister,
gorgeous coral.
Sister, take notes, bitch. That is a ponytail.
You're not letting that go, are you?
Nope.
My little pony, my little pony.
UKD, all the standout for me from that group, I'm going to have to say, for lyrics, for choreo, for look, for energy, despite not being a singer, it's your gal. It's Bimini Bombulash. I was so here for her. The attitude, it was fun. The energy of the whole group was great, but Bimini for me just encapsulated it all.
Agreed. Oh, she did the jump split, didn't she?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Yeah, she's everything. We need to talk about Banana Drama. You go.
I liked Sister's look. I liked Sister's energy.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Tia's look.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do successfully?
But let's just say it really paled in comparison to the United King dolls, and it was kind of painfully clear that it was just so much simpler. And I don't want to take it away from them. I think they did really try hard, and you could see some moments of like really great performance. My standout would be Tia Coffey's rap. I actually think her verse and how she delivered it was probably better than everyone else's. It was really skilled to rap like that.
Where my people at? Where my people at?
The theme this week is a day at the seaside, which quintessential British theme, let's be honest.
Yeah, all the summer holidays. You've got to go to the seaside and, you know, go down the promenade.
What's a summer holiday?
Yeah, what is a summer holiday?
First up, we have the gorgeous Bimini Bombulash, who is giving us 20s parasol, nude lace in sky blue.
My favourite. I'm saying it now. My favourite of the runway. That's it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, just the makeup is gorgeous.
Yeah, the makeup.
Next up, we have the gorgeous Tace, who is giving us seashell in a net, and
she's like a mermaid caught in this net, and I adore this as well. I love the shells, and actually, I really love that wig.
Oh, whatever she's serving, I want a second helping. Next up, we have Ahura,
Yes.
who is giving us chips in newspaper with ketchup, and her little handbag is a thing of salt, which I just love. It's camp, it's fun,
Yeah.
it's
a concept, you know,
but it's
and
chic.
and she does it so well. I mean, she's got the shaping. She's a bag of chips, but she's managed to do the shaping still, and it still looks really fashion. I love the ketchup bottle on the head and the ketchup pouring down the wig. She's just done it really well.
It's more camp for Ahura, and I completely applaud this look because I feel like this is stepping out of her box. Boy, oh boy, here to save our lives, it's Lawrence Chady.
Once again with Lawrence, it's such a well put together outfit, and the shaping is fantastic. Her makeup is brilliant, and there's a touch of fun and silliness, which we all love. We all here for. We love it.
I'm just hearing about that it said no diving on her arse. The thing about Lawrence is there's always kind of a wink and a nudge element to it, which I love. On to Team Banana Drama.
Indeed.
First up is Ellie Diamond. Well, I didn't recognise her.
What did you think?
I'm impressed.
Did you like it?
Yeah, did you not?
No. The one thing I did not like was the yellow tights. And I get that it's supposed to be the seagull and the legs and it's the yellow polka dot bikini. I get that. And her webbed heels were very impressive. Very good. But I don't know. Am I being too picky? I would have preferred maybe like a sheer tight.
Had she not worn yellow tights, she would have been red, like you're a seagull. Seagull, what colour legs do seagulls have?
Maybe.
So I think there's a million ways to overthink it. I was just impressed it wasn't fucking chaps again.
Oh! Next up, I am so fuming about this. What was that? I didn't even get that it was an ice cream until she got halfway down the runway. And if you're not telling that story and the judges don't get it, what needed to happen there was it needed to be a lot more structured on top of the ice cream to make it a structure. You know, even on her cone on the skirt, could have had more of the waffle outline of a waffle cone. Or so, I don't know, hun, but
it was there. The outline was there. The outline was there, but it wasn't defined enough. You've got to think, you know, yes, this looks good in person. How is it going to look on the main stage under all those lights, on TV cameras?
I love Tia. I love her. Her personality shines, but burn it.
Just as I thought. Trash.
Next up.
Oh my God, are we having deja vu?
No. It's the same concept, sure, but not deja vu.
There was the drama of Ahura and a few of the other queens kind of calling out sister to say, you saw Ahura have that look back before everyone was sent home for quarantine. And you had a different outfit. Sister apparently had a different outfit, some sort of swimsuit get-up, but she's come back and then she's had this bag of chips outfit, which looks really similar concept to Ahora's. Do you think Sister copied or was inspired by Ahora's look?
I think maybe she looked around the room, looked at her own outfit, saw what everyone else had, and went, "Ooh, need to step my game up." But if you see that somebody else has that look, don't then go away for 7 months and come back with what is essentially an identical look.
Next up, we have the fantastic Joe Black.
This was incredible. I mean, this says Blackpool, this says Seaside, this says tourist attraction. Funnily enough, she actually did tweet this week that it was the original concept for her hometown look.
Really? This was going to be her Brighton look? Oh, that's great.
But it's also gutting because had she worn that in week 1, I don't think she would have gone home.
I don't think she would have gone home, hon, at all, because this is such a story.
The makeup, the way everything's structured, perfect.
United King dolls won, and each one of them won a Ru Peter badge, which I thought was well deserved. However, I kind of wish that it was just Bimini Bombulash, because she was a standout. She was standout in the challenge, and she was standout in the runway. Yeah, and I just kind of wish that she was the ultimate winner of this episode. But so that left the losers, Banana Drama, which, no surprises there.
No, I wasn't shocked.
So all 4 were up for elimination, which brings us to the most tense and dramatic critiques from the judges that we've seen for a good while.
So in a nutshell, they liked Ellie Diamond's runway. They had some notes about her performance, about the group choreo. They liked Tia Coffee's performance. Obviously hated her runway. They liked Sister's performance, made obviously comments about the fact that Ahora's just come down and basically the same thing. And then Ru came to Joe Black.
I'm squirming now, babe. Like, I'm squirming just thinking about it.
I agree with everything Ru said, though.
I did as well, and you could see the tension bubbling from Ru during Banana Drama's performance.
Oh, from like the first look.
I think as soon as like Joe Black came out and Ru saw what she was wearing, Ru was like fuming. She went in on Joe Black. The main critique was that Joe's outfit looked like it was off the rack. And it was. And it was a mistake. It was a mistake to wear the wig that she wore. And I agree.
It was off the rack. The shoes, the gloves, the wig, it didn't go together. And it didn't suit the performance either.
Just that ultimate line of Ru just saying like, I don't want to see no goddamn H&M dress. However she said it. And she just lost it. It was so tense. I think Michelle Visage was literally like, clenched.
Now, did you feel any pressure?
Ellie Diamond got saved, and so did Sister, which left the lip sync between Joe Black and Tia Coffee.
So they're lip syncing, of course, to the Communards cover of Thelma Houston's Don't Leave Me This Way, which, if you've ever been in a gay club, especially in Manchester, you'll hear it played constantly, and it is an absolute tune.
And I thought the lip sync was okay, and I just want to say to Tia, are your knees okay? Like, are they okay? They must have so many bruises.
I just heard today that you're starting a GoFundMe to replace Tia's kneecaps.
I have.
I think that's very brave of you.
It was entertaining, it was good, and Tia got to stay, and Joe Black was asked to sashay away. If you're a queen that's been invited back onto the series and you've been eliminated before, you've got to bring it more than the other queens. You've got to really, really push it, and I just don't think Joe did. But on the other side of things, I think I was absolutely thrilled that Joe Black got to come back on and show another amazing Joe Black look.
Yeah.
And that was just fantastic. Okay, so that was episode 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK. Oh my gosh! Another episode in the bag. 7 queens now remain as Joe Black has exited for the second time now. I am absolutely so excited for next episode.
As we saw in the preview for next week's episode, it's the Snatch Game!
With the GC.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
Oh my god, iconic baby! So for the full score sheets, check us out on Instagram at the Brit Stop Show, which is also our handle for Twitter. And of course you can find us on Facebook at the Brit Stop Show as well. Thursday the 18th at 7 p.m. Check out the next episode, episode 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK on BBC 3 on BBC iPlayer. And then find out just exactly what a couple of old queens from Bolton and Manchester think of it the following Monday at 7 p.m. over on YouTube at the Brit Stop Show.
See you next week, babes.
Bye! Roll credits!